Hello everyone. As you can tell, as the keen-eyed listeners of I'll fucking start this again. Right everyone, as you can see, there's a serious lack of core involved in this video. That's because 3 of them went in for MOT and 3 of them failed. I mean, who coordinates all their MOTs to fail in the same week? Me, that's who. Well, we forgot one actually, so different story. Anyway, so here I am in the pub. Last night I got sent a Daily Telegraph article about the boss of the AA and couldn't read it because it was behind a paywall. So put an appeal out to my peoples, and my peoples responded. Notably Adrian Wright, who managed to get the entire article for me and send it to me. And what a beauty it is. You are in for a right treat. So, they interviewed the boss of the AA, a Mr., and I quote, Jacob Pfaudler. That's P-F-A-U-D-L-E-R. That's Pfaudler. I'm sure the P is silent, like the T in lettuce. But nevertheless, Jacob Pfaudler, boss of the AA. And they interviewed him about milk floats and what they were like. And obviously, as the boss of the AA, the biggest motoring organisation in Britain, and a spokesperson for the motoring industry in general, he gushed with praise about the EVs. He said they were brilliant, they're the future, they're everything that we wanted, and anyone that says different is... He didn't say anything like that at all. Oh, no. So, here's what he did say. And these, the first 1, 2, 3, are all direct quotes, word for word, what Jacob Pfaudler, boss of the AA, said about milk floats. Here we go. Strap yourselves in. Keep your hands inside at all times or you may die. There is a common misconception that EVs break down less frequently than petrol and diesel vehicles. Common misconception, you say? Ha ha! And at this point, my interest has peaked. I'm thinking, where's he going with this? He can only go one place with this, following that sentence. Here we go. Currently, at least, that is not the case. The breakdown rate is, in fact, slightly higher for electric vehicles than for internal combustion engines. Eh? Hang on. All you milk floaters have been telling me that it never breaks down, never goes wrong, you never have a problem, there's less moving parts, it's not a stinky old diesel, it's not a rattly old petrol, it's not this, it's not that, and your EV is perfect because it's super efficient and it never needs its brakes doing and it never needs its tyres doing and it never needs this and it never needs... What? The boss of the biggest motoring organisation in Britain is saying that's wrong? Well, should we hear some more from him? Come on, children, let's go in. EV drivers are often flustered by the technology, whereas petrol and diesel motorists are likely to drive to a garage. I mean, it's April. It's not Christmas. It's not June. It's not my birthday. Yet for some reason, the boss of the AA has given me a present, which I have gratefully received. He then goes on to say, this is very interesting, a lot of EV problems can be fixed by the roadside simply by turning the vehicle off and on again. What? You mean like your phone? Or your computer? Or your telly? Or your skybox? Or indeed any other electrical appliance that isn't a car because it's an electrical appliance? You mean like that? Just turn it off and on again and hope for the best? All right. Well, anyway. That's not all he said, because the fact that he said that they break down more than petrol and diesel cars should have been enough. Should have been. But it's not. There's a bombshell coming. Brace yourselves. This is proper bombshell. Because he then talked about the amount that the AA had invested in milk floatery. They've spent £10 million on training in a program and invested in a program analysing EVs to diagnose problems. They've had to upgrade their equipment to 3.5 ton loads as the milk floats are so heavy and can't be towed, an AA technician has even bothered to invent a freewheeling mechanism so you can roll these things, because previously you couldn't. You can drag them, and I believe, and I can only go on the one instance I've seen of this, which was a British gas van which was broke down on the side of the M4 and was towed into, not the first one, not Lee Delamere. What's the one after Lee Delamere? See, I haven't been on the M4 for so long I've forgotten. The one after Lee Delamere before Cheveley. What's that one? I can't remember. Answers on a postcard. It might come to me in a minute. Anyway, I was in that services. And, Membry! There we go. Membry! Oh, insane in the Membry. Membry services. And in comes this AA big flatbed truck with the British Gas milk float, the Vivaro van on the back of it. And I never filmed this because the AA man said I couldn't, and the British Gas man didn't want me to either. So I never did it, because I'm a nice bloke. So with that, he then pulls his winch out, pulls it around a post, around the back of the EV charger. And this post was a big metal post that was concreted into the ground. I can only think it was put there for this purpose. He then hooks it up to the van, and then presses his winch button and drags the van back to the charger. Drags, because these things don't roll. And drags it back, and then gets it to near enough where mate can plug it in and goes, right mate, you're on your own now, unhitches, pulls his winch off he goes. So that's how they have to do it. However, the AA bloke has now invented this thing, which means they can freewheel them now, which should make their lives a bit easier. But here comes the bombshell. Here comes the hot stepper. No, it's the bombshell. Brace yourselves, because I need. This is quite serious. This is 2.5 years of work coming to culmination now. Here we go. I'm getting quite emotional. Mr. Pafordler said he was reluctant to commit too much money to EVs given the recent drop in sales. Wow, that's weird. And I know right now Andrew Norton has put his penis down, picked up his keyboard and is Googling SMMT sales figures for 2025, which show that the EV sales are increasing. And it says so there, so it must be true. They are increasing. It's increasing. It's increasing. Why? Are you saying that these people are lying? No, I'm not. I'm saying that the AA bloke, the head of the AA, the biggest motoring organisation in Britain, says a recent drop in sales. His words, not mine. So, he goes on to say, he said, and I quote, EVs still don't have a very high penetration in the UK. Don't laugh at the word penetration. We need to make sure we don't train people in something they will only apply once in a blue moon. There you have it. The boss of the AA has spoken and said he's not training his staff in too much EV stuff because it's just a flash in the pan. Not me, not my words. I'm just reading from the article. You know, you don't have a go at a preacher for saying what he said in the Bible, do you? No, just me relaying somebody else's words. Don't have a go at me. Don't hate the hater. Ask the boss of the AA, Jacob Pafordler. He's the man who said we aren't going to invest too much in EVs in case it's just a drop in the ocean, a flash in the pan, something once in a blue moon, because sales are already dropping off and he can't see a future in them. The boss of the AA. And if this doesn't get milk floaters running around tearing their sides out because they don't have any air on top, most of them. I mean, I know I can't talk, but I'll just shave mine off. Oh, they are going to love this. I mean, not love it. It's quite the opposite of love. So, in conclusion, the boss of the AA says that the EV bubble has burst, sales are declining, and he's not going to invest too much money in it because he just doesn't think it's worth his while. and he don't want to waste his employees' time on something that might not be around in 10 years' time. Oh, it's almost like he said EVs aren't the future. He might have gone as far to say, future my arse. I'm in a corner. It's smug corner. Oh, I'm smug.